Hello everyone, welcome back to my video. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Bagas Dwi Ramadan. I'm from South Tangerang. At this time, I want to review video from YouTuber Innocent about explained sea segment or marine interpretation for beginners. This time, I would like to tell about the flow of marine interpretation, especially in this topic focus on PCL cargo. I explained about this topic before, but the style of explanation is not the same this time. Well, here we go. How is cargo actually transported in marine interpretation? It's important for beginners and appreciates of logistics to understand the flow of cargo and its paperwork. First of all, let's understand the overall logistic flow, then you will know what to do in each section in the flow. First, let's see the production work in factory. It is quite rare for an individual person to ask container for transportation, but some factories produce goods every day and ship them overseas every week. Our customers also transport various cargoes by marine transportation, including automotive parts, frozen food, paper, leather products, cosmetic, scrap, packaging materials, and so on. Once, once the QC of a complete product is done, a factory shipping representative send a booking to a forwarder. At this time, the following are informant, tip, and member of container, pick up date, loading place, unloading place, cut off, ETD, ETR, free time. Based of the information, the forwarder prepares ISO, tracks customer clearance, and confirm necessary documents. Basically, many customers request a one-stop logistics service which has advantage of having a single contact to complete logistics to a forwarder. And this checking the necessary document is especially important. If any of information is wrong, a cargo cannot pass. Truck custom clearance properly not board a vessel. In addition, if a certificate of origin has a mistake, a cargo is not allowed for dirty reduction. We need specially attention for paperwork mistake. To pick up cargo, we visit a container depot to pick up an empty container in the morning of the cargo pickup or in the evening of the day before. Container depots are also referred to as container fan posts. The depot is tagged with lots of as shipping company containers that have been cleaned and repaired. When picking up an empty container, we have to be careful of the quality of the container. A poor quality container is sometimes a secret. Even though we have booked a container grade A, our service is to ensure that our truck drivers check the quality of the containers they pick up and deliver them to our customer once the empty container is delivered to a customer factory. We load cargo into it. A large scale customer may ask dozens of containers a day. We calculate the time to load and also manage trucks delivery schedule. The container may sink greatly at sea, so it is important that cargo is not moved inside. It must also be lasted firmly. The container arrives at a port where it is loaded into a vessel. The term cut-off and closing time are used for this line of container get in at the post. In addition, container return means that it has to go back to port to be loaded and on a vessel. Before the container is loaded on a vessel, IFR, VGM, and export custom clearance have to be complete. You have to apply a lot of application before a cargo is loaded onto a vessel. A really large number of containers are being collected in a terminal. Therefore, cut-off must be kept because enough time for loading and unloading in a port is necessary. When a container is loaded onto a vessel, it is lifted and loaded by a large crane called a gantry crane. The total weight of the container is a major issue since it is being lifted. Some customers inquire whether a 40 feet 40 feet container can carry twice the weight of a 20 feet container, but it cannot keep in mind that cargo weight is roughly limited to about 25 tons, whether 20 feet or 40 feet. By the way, total weight limit is not only related to gantry crane, also the regulation of the route in each country is the issue as well. In my personal experience, 25 pounds is probably okay for most of the shipment. Like this, lots of containers are loaded onto a vessel. There is a limit of the space on a vessel as you see. So that is very important